sending 3 scouts in. It seems like it's problematic right off the bat, but it's really not. So what I'll do is I'll get all my scouts back. And a quick wall, just to not lose anything here. Oh, she's low. Like I might lose a couple of these villas because they're just low. I'll try not to. I lost another vill, but he invested 3 scouts into that and a whole stable. That's fine. Not the most fine. Sicilians versus Britons. Okay. He's got Britons. We got the nerf Britain please guy who watches like all our videos and comments the same thing, which I respect. And we're Sicilians, so maybe we can try to use the new Cavalier and just dominate Archer Civs, eh? That seems good for a YouTube video. Let's get it. Hello YouTube. I'm so confident this is gonna make it to YouTube that I'm just gonna do a YouTube intro. What's up YouTube? Loving the interaction you guys have with my videos lately. Great viewership, great amount of comments, great amount of likes. I appreciate all that stuff. Keep that coming. We love you over here on the Twitch side of things, and you guys can come on down and check out the live stream as well. But yeah, this is one for you guys. We're very confident it's gonna go to YouTube. I'm gonna make it a good game for us. All right, good stuff. Yo, Sylvan, thanks to the tier 1 for 14 months. Really appreciate that as well. Get that sheep in here. Fantastic. All right. Alright, fantastic. Let's go around here. Cool. Okay, so I'm playing as the Sicilians, which is definitely not a bad civ these days, and it has a really good counter to archers, or archer civs long term, because you should go Sherm and the Cavalier with like 1 billion pierce armor, 8 pierce armor, which is one more than a paladin, by the way. And it's like really hard for the archer civs to deal with you long term, but obviously that's kind of hard to get to sometimes because Britons do have better eco and better mid game. So the plan is really just to survive early. I assume Kaz is gonna primo drush me. He loves to do that, and Britons is just a fantastic primo drush civ. So gonna watch out for that pre-miller. And other than that, I'll just look to do my damage in feudal age pretty much. Do my thing, do my work. Britons just died to Sicilian Cav. Like, I mean, late game kind of, but it's not exactly very clear to get there, you know? So it's going to be a hard work or hard game to get there. Other board on the front, yep. And we'll see. I might just go for some scouts here. Scout aggression can be pretty good. I'm actually not trying to lane this. I just want to pass. Alright, cool. Bringing that first boar. Fantastic. Look at that. Alright. My voice sounds different. It's a little bit raspy now, maybe. A little bit raspy. That's pretty much it. Yo, Parts, thanks to the 245 biddies. Thank you, man. First boar or elephants? Listen, fine, it's the elephants. I'll give it to you, man. For me, anything that has 4 legs like that is a boar. 4 legs and runs at you, it's a boar. Actually, that's the description of a wolf, though. I have to rethink my definition. Yellow Summers, my man. Thanks for the 15 months, man. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you so much. Welcome back, brother. Alright. Alright. Fantastic, fantastic. Alright, so first, I think this is our first 1v1 when we're back to AM as well. We played some team games the other day, but this is our first 1v1 since we're back with the team, so it's going to be pretty interesting. Got to rep the team properly here, for sure. Barry's on the front here. I'm going to look for the barracks. Barry's, this time, it does tell me it's probably not going to primo drush me. So at this point, I'm pretty confident just going for my scouts build and seeing what I can do with it. Let's not get too careless there, my friend. Cool. I also found out that the YouTube guys really prefer random map over Empire Wars, by the way. They really prefer it. I ran a poll on YouTube, and it was something like, I think it was like 65% that preferred random map, only like 10% that actually preferred Empire Wars, and like 20%, or like the remaining percent that just said it doesn't matter. We're winning this fight by a long shot, by the way. I don't know what he's thinking there.
I'm only subbing for the emotes Kappa.
Cap or not, bro? $5 is $5. You think I'm gonna get offended by that? I don't mind, dog. My bank account does not discriminate. But I appreciate that, man. Enjoy the emotes. We have the great emotes for a reason, man. When I go to pay at the store, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get some. What do I like to buy? I like to get a small blizzard from the local DQ. It's not gonna be like, oh, this is emote money. I don't think you want to use this. It's not gonna taste as good. No, the product is still fantastic. By the way, take cheesecake turtles blizzard, very very tasty. I'm here for the builders, but stay for the haircuts. Understandable, man. I've had some pretty wacky haircuts as of late. I gotta figure out how I set up my map though. I think I'm gonna give up my forward gold. I'm gonna take my back gold because like the forward gold is too hard to protect. He did lure 2 deer, so I think he's gonna go scouts here, guys. He's gonna go scouts. He's not primo rushing. He lured 2 deers. That is indicative of a scout rush. And let's see if I'm wrong or right. That's pretty good for me because scouts into knights should beat scouts into archers, generally speaking, or at least do fine against it. Alright, which is what I plan to do. I could do scouts into scrims as well, so no problem there for sure. Alright. Most people like the scouting based decision making in random map. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you don't find that in Empire Wars, I agree. You kind of have to just mind gamer. It's more about like the micro and the early fights and stuff. Yo, Ziptrog thanks to the 6 months. When I run past here, it was a bit risky because I could have gotten gate trap, but I just want to see what he's up to and where his resources are. And no, he's on gold actually. So yeah, good thing I did my research, honestly. Good thing I did my scouting because that was I was wrong. He's gonna go archers, so it's good to know. It's good to be wrong. Like knowing you're wrong is the first step to making changes. So that's looking good. I just want to see where he's gonna put that down that range. All right, it looks like maybe does he have men at arms here? Like I don't think so, right? Like it's so weird. It's just hovering here. Okay, I'm gonna go attack that. Oh yeah, okay. Damn, I was so wrong on so many levels of what he's doing. I'm not gonna wall. I think I'm trying to fight them off, honestly, at this point. I know it's kind of sketch because it is 4 men at arms, but it's hard to wall that side. Gonna get off the hill. Gonna go all on one side. Yeah, it's not bad, honestly. It's honestly not bad. You lose at 1 or 2 bills, but you cleared it up instantly. It's actually pretty decent. I lost 1 villager there. Like, 1 villager for 4 men at arms. Honestly, that's fine. And now I have 4 scouts going across the map. All these guys are weak, though, so I've got to make sure I'm walling this up. That's actually fine. So, what I want to highlight here is that the general rule is you don't fight men at arms with villas, let alone 4 men at arms. But there are exceptions to that rule if you know what you're looking for. And here, what I was looking for is I was too late in scouting or scouting the men at arms. I didn't know they were coming in for a while, so I didn't have time to really wall. And I couldn't quick walk because there was a hill. So I just chose to fight. I lost 1 vill, but now I'm attacking him all of a sudden. And 1 vill is not the end of the world. I don't remember the last time I lost the game because I lost 1 vill. So that's kind of the situation here. He does have archers to follow up, and he is fully walled. So this could be kind of problematic. What I'll probably do is try to get access to... Well, let's first full wall, actually. And what I'll try to do is either get access to a range here. I think get access to a range. A range can be pretty good. Yeah, let's try to get access to a range here. If I can get access to a range, make some skirms, that could be really good for me here. I also don't like to have really low HP villas here. I'm gonna send them to berries because I don't want to lose them to getting sniped over the woodline. And I'm just gonna switch to range because Britain's. It's super obvious that he wants to go archers and castle. Like, what else do you do if you're doing archers and feudal and you're Britons, you know? So I'm gonna just go for range here, go for some skirm transition. Should be pretty good. And we'll get some more farms here. Sorry about that. I just apologize to myself. So Canadian, by the way. And unfortunately, he's fully walled, so I can't really do damage to him. But what I'm gonna do is just scout the map here with those two at least. Scouting the map is a really old trick. You basically get really good vision. Yeah, first of all, where he is, there he is. You get really good vision of where your opponents can attack from. You get vision of the relics. You get vision of pretty much everything. Late game hills, late game golds. And it's the best thing you can do with your scouts if you cannot get into your opponent, in my opinion. If you can't do damage, just go scout the map. It's just so good for late game. And I'll show you, it'll come up this game, I promise. Like, I'll be able to pick up a couple extra relics because I have the map scouted. I'll probably be able to make better decisions as to where I want to play in the mid game and late game. So you're low, I want to just take you off once again. Send you right back to the berries. Cool. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Yo, Batakun, thanks for the Prime for 2 months. Martin Dry, thanks for 13 months on Prime. Appreciate the subs, guys. Alright, we're making our way up the sub count now after the decay from the subathon. Appreciate you guys coming out. This guy can probably go take wood here, and then I'll probably do one more on wood here and call it. Only 6 on gold. I am playing just to go lead skirm, and probably monk just to boom and chill a bit. And then I'll probably play Cavalier and Imp like we wanted to. That's the composition. And so look at the map now. I've scouted the entire map. I see 4 relics right off the bat here. I saw only like 1 previously. Oh, no, I see only 3. Sorry, I see 3 relics, but there's still potentially more that I can find. And I saw only 1 previously, so I already have a pretty good knowledge of where I need to be if I want to pick up relics, which will be a pretty good factor of the mid game. And that's it. And I have so much score. You can never really guess what I'm doing now based on the score. Because I have so much of it. This is free coaching. That's what I do on the channel, man. When people tell me, they're having trouble getting better, I literally just tell them, like, watch my games. Like, watch me play. Especially the games where I focus on really the commentary. And you'll improve. Sending 3 scouts in, it seems like it's problematic right off the bat, but it's really not. So what I'll do is I'll get all my scouts back. And a quick wall, just to not lose anything here. Oh, she's low. Like I might lose a couple of these villas because they're just low. I'll try not to. But remember, keep in mind that he invested a few scouts into that, so it looks bad, but I'll get back the counts. Yeah, it looks bad, but it's really not that bad. I'll get back the vill count. I lost another vill, but he invested 3 scouts into that and a whole stable. So that's fine. Okay, I might lose another vill. Not the most fine, but it is what it is. I don't want him to group up the army here. But like I said, I'll get it back in castle. Just gotta keep it together here. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a TC faster than him, and when we get a TC faster, like the few vills he killed, I'll get them back because I'm producing double the vills because I have a TC. That's the whole idea here. So come on, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, yo, Jono with 10 gifted subs, my main man here. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that. It's huge. Good clear up there for me. Like honestly, good play from him though. Like it wasn't too bad. Like, he gave me some problems for sure. He killed a couple extra vills than expected. But now I'm ready for the mid game here. And I don't want to invest right away into a third TC, by the way. And I'll tell you why. This is a very complicated topic though. So if you're not high elo, like anyone under 800 elo, this is going to be a hard topic to understand. I really want to talk only to the high elo guys. So anyone over 800 elo in the chat, you're going to understand this one hopefully. Basically, I don't want to drop a third TC because if I drop a third TC and then he pushes me, I'll have all my resources invested into economy. By making a monastery, first, I get to see, will he 1 TC push me? If he does, no problem. By the way, I need to get a wheelbarrow. If he does, no problem. I'll defend with the monks and stuff. And if he doesn't, I'll add the third TC in a minute. I'll lose maybe 1-2 vills that I could have gotten from it, but I'm just playing a little bit safer, okay? Yeah, so here, I want to know, is he going to 1 TC push me? I'm scouting around looking for maybe a seed shop, something of the sort. Very important to know this. And I'll pick up some relics, so it's not like I'm sacrificing so much eco. I want to get at something on that hill. That hill's massive. I don't want to let that go unchecked. I have no fletching. Whoops. Talking about the complicated topics, but focus on the basics here. I just pick up that fletching here nice and early. And the monks, you might think they don't help too much, but now I see him adding a TC and stuff. You might think they don't help too much, but they can get conversions and really turn the tide of these fights in early castles. So it's actually a pretty big deal. I'm going to sacrifice a little bit of eco for Bodkin there. And here he comes. Alright, so here he is in the middle. And yeah, he's got 2 knights. So exactly what I expected. And now I've got the monks to defend myself, really. Which is what it comes down to. As far as defending now. Yeah, now that the monks are just coming up huge, right? Yeah. See, if I didn't have the monk there, it's not like he's gonna kill me. He's gonna run under my TC and kill all my army. It's not what's gonna happen. But what ends up happening is he's able to control the hill. He's never gonna be able to leave that area. So that's the whole idea there, and why the monastery is just so important. And now what I want to do is actually get a TC here. But I'm not just gonna get a TC here. I want to protect. Can I get a fresh villager here? I want to protect this area. It's very important. Protect that area. And what we're going to do is going to get that upgrade as well. As the Sicilians, it is very good. I could have gotten it earlier maybe, but...
Our baby is nearly here.
It is what it is.
Well done yesterday, well played.
What did I do yesterday? Oh, the duo, yeah. Yeah, I didn't play those yesterday, but thanks, man. I mean, when I played those. Alright, there it is, the scout. We can start converting that just to... Oh, he's around here as well. I gotta be careful. Ah! Monkhood relic! Make a scorpion here. Need to get off this area. I only got 1 conversion there.
Going scones and not knights, that's not what I learn in Heart's stream. SMH.
Heart is both. Heart is a beast. Alright, cool. Cool. So we have an extra 100 stone now, courtesy of the Forgotten Empire's balance team. Respect, guys, respect. There's a new patch, by the way, so good to take advantage of that. Alright, now I gotta start thinking of, like, I actually need better units on the field, so I might double down and go for knights. I just want a mind stone. Can I just mind stone? That's stone on the front there. Snag that relic. Can maybe make that transition now into knights. That late castage transition. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a late castage transition to knights. Just 1 range skirms here is gonna be more than enough. And the Sicilian boom is quite decent because you get like the TCs that are just really easy to throw down. He might be guarding that relic, so we'll see. I'll send a knight there, I suppose. Yeah, he's here. He has armor on those guys. Yeah, he's just guarding the relics. I knew that would be the case. And you know what? I'm investing, but I'm gonna just go up. I'm gonna go up to Imp and go Cavalier and Imp. Gotta be careful here. He's not letting me get the relics. I don't like this. I don't like the situation I've been put in here. Okay, finally cleared that guy up. We can go get that relic now. Alright, so we're up to Imp and now we're just gonna go Cavalier and Imp. We don't actually have enough for a castle, and I'm gonna try to get to the castle here. But it's not looking too likely that I'll get there in time. But it's okay, I'll just open Cavalier regular and then just get the unique tech afterwards. Cavalier Skirmish is just not a bad competition, even the generic version, so I'm not too worried about that. Actually, I want to... Yeah, let's just protect that guy for the relic first. And here, so like, look at the scouting of the map, what it really did for me. I was able to pick up so many relics, and you might think it's not a huge deal. Relics, you know, they don't usually decide every 1v1 game, but such a free advantage to take, and all it cost me is scouting the map in Dark Age, in Feudal Age, sorry. Which I would say is pretty good. Alright, we'll just quick wall that. Oh, nope. I should be able to. Come on, surely. Surely we're good enough to do this. No, we're just really bad at the game, apparently. Alright, that's okay. Little things like that don't win or lose games, usually. And before I lose the game because of 1 villager on the fronts. He comes forward now. I'm like exactly like one house too late or something, and I lose. Alright, so we're gonna continue getting upgrades here for the Cavalier, which is gonna be my main unit.
Have our nice stream.
Still make scrims though, like definitely, but Cavalier will be the main unit. Man, oh man, those scouts, dude. They're really not making life easy for me here. Good play from him though, seriously. Good play from him. Not making the life easy on your opponent is exactly what you want in a game of AoE and really just any 1v1 game. Okay. Those scouts are really starting to piss me off here.
Hey Hera, are you gonna continue doing so? You want to play for Civs?
Yeah, I'll continue doing that. I'll definitely get back onto that for sure. I think Tatars might be up next. So here I'm going to open up with Brace here just because I already have the skirms on the field, so it makes sense to upgrade the current unit before going for the next unit in line. And my score is so much higher. I think I just outboomed him, really. I want to get a castle on this hill as well. Oh, I can't fit it? Oh, guys, don't do this at home, but... Oh, man, it was just too good of a spot. It was way too good of a spot. Had to. Couldn't resist. Could not resist. Yeah, so that's the danger here. I need to get some knights up. That's the danger here for sure. Let's get this and this. Because I know I will need scrims eventually, by the way. I know I will need scrims eventually. But actually, maybe not the chemistry now. Maybe I should focus on more of this, more useful tech. Ballistics is really good, though. I'll tell you why Ballistics is just a good upgrade here. Ballistics helps you with defensive ratings, or when you're getting raided, it helps you deal with those through castles and TCs, so... It's never really a bad upgrade to get, even if you're going primarily Cav. Chemistry is a bit expensive right now, though. I'll definitely get that real quick. Get that as well. So now, Cavalier, that. I've got all the armor in the world. And now this outpost is actually giving me a lot of vision, which I really like. Kind of match his knight area. Patrol the scrims towards the front. I don't really care too much about the scrims. We'll get them eventually, but... making sure I have 5 TCs in case I need to do that Flemish... No, what do they call it these days on the streets? The Crusade. First Crusade. Okay, my scrims were like stormtroopers there for some reason. But yeah, he's up to Imp as well. And he's got primarily Cavalier, but like you don't have any... you don't have any bloodlines or anything like that, so it's kind of whack to go Cav. I think he just did it because I was primarily scrims for a while. I'll trade these scrims. No, I'll run back. Yeah. I'll run back. I should be able to kill these guys once Cavalier hits. He's got a lot of attack though, but I've got 20 extra HP. We'll see who ends up winning that. I think I lose it, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna back up. And just get a couple more Cavalier there. Ooh, it's about that time. We're gonna get that. Oh, not necessarily that. Crop rotation. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's Sicilians, I suppose. But you usually don't need that much food on your farms. Okay, that guy's just dancing back and forth here. I lost my control group for some reason. I want to get more stables here, though. And now it's too late for him to even, Nah! Damn it. I can't wall so bad. Alright. The rust, man.
Does Sicilian feel more balanced after last patch?
Potentially. Maybe a bit too strong versus Archicivs, though. As a danger. I'm getting raided a lot. Just finish him off fast. Alright, let's get some traps myself. I want to start counterattacking now. Like, I'm getting raided a lot, but... Let's get a cast in here. But keep in mind, like, he is losing a few Cavalier for those. Like, he is losing quite a bit of Cavalier, so... I'm still keeping my villain number pretty high. So now, like, he lost so much Cavalier, he can never fight that. Like, he can never defend that. It's over for him here. Unless he does some crazy gate play. We'll see. Okay! Get the scrims involved. It would be pretty cool if he does manage there. Go around. The scrims. But either way, like, he won't be able to contest. Just in here. contest that long term. He's really doing his best to raid me constantly here. Going back, but as you can see here, the Sicilian Cav on the front, it's a complete counter to Archer Civs, complete counter. He's forced to go Cavalier as Britons, and this is a good time for chemistry now as I'm getting raided to death. He's forced to go Cavalier as Britons. I don't want to get a castle here. Because he literally cannot go Arba versus my Cavalier. Sicilian Cav are really strong nowadays. And this castle is just helping against the raids. And like, I've got 5 TCs. Keep in mind, like, Sicilians, how you play them is you get 5 TCs in case you ever need to crusade. You get 5 TCs, and if you get raided, you just remake vills, no problem. Like, have you guys seen me drop below 115 vills this game? And I've been getting raided for the past 5 minutes, but you just continue making vills. And like, those Cavalier are expensive for him. It's not a cheap unit that he can just throw and raid and, you know, trade for a few vills and expect that to be worth it. These raids, although they make it hard for me, they make the game very hard. I feel like I'm still able to maintain control, fix my idols, and I'm just trading against his gold units at the end of the day. Alright, so now as far as how to end the game, usually Cavalier Skirm, Treb, very good composition, and yeah, it's enough to end the game. You know, I do have the First Crusade option here to end the game as well. Could take into some better siege potentially. I think the Sicilians get some pretty decent siege in their own right. Let's take a look at what the options I had. Yeah, Siege Ram would have been a pretty good option to end the game. Heavy Scorp in some situations, and a very nice game there. A really nice game. Sicilians are a pretty good answer to Archer Civs. In my opinion, I would say, like, watch out for the Civ in tournaments, because this civilization is something that, if played correctly, can be very obnoxious to play against. So like, look at the stats of the Cavalier. So there's the fresh one: 12 plus 4 attack standard, 2 plus 4 armor, which is 1 extra than normal, and 2 plus 6 pierce armor. Guys, 2 plus 6 pierce armor is absolutely insane. It's more than a paladin. So it has 40 less HP than a paladin, but has 1 more pierce armor. So against archers, it's actually better than a paladin, which is completely insane. And not only that, it's not a paladin, which is better. I'll tell you why. Because paladin upgrade is expensive and it takes forever. The unique tech is a lot cheaper and it's a lot quicker. So it really is just a solid unit overall. And you know, just one last thing I'll mention is that halbs aren't really a good option, or not. They're a fine option, but halbs don't do well against Cavalier from Sicilians because of the bonus damage. So the Civ overall right now is a great counter to Archer Civs. Just Skirm Cavalier will destroy most Archer Civs, no problem, which is pretty crazy to think about. I think the Civs that might have the best time is the ones with like the unique unit Archer Civs, like Chukunu or something. Those guys will still do good against the Cavalier, but most archers will get pretty wrecked. And yeah, 4 relics to 0 because of scouting in the early game.